Dragon Ball Legends. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's a game.
Yeah, there's definitely a period at the end of like Dragon Ball Legends.
I
Period.
would say a couple periods. Even.
like a dot, like an ellipses.
Yeah, couple dots.
We've got Sauce. We've got Slay. We've got Iron Cane.
Yo.
On the Key Moments setup. If you guys haven't checked out Key Moments in a while, we have a bit of a different setup over here. This is not a Key Moments episode, but always got to plug. Anyways, got the guys on the podcast setup, so I thought we could have a bit of a discussion here about Dragon Ball Legends and see how everyone's feeling about the future going into Legends Fest. Arguably just as important as the anniversary, come out of the anniversary. And on top of that, how we feel about things at the moment, and is it as doom and gloom as people want to believe that it is over on Twitter? Now, I will obviously say I've not got to express my own feelings too much about this stuff because when I summoned the other day, I was like thinking back and I was like, I never really got to talk about this because I summoned live. It's about live streams. I don't know, like when you're live and the chat's there,
The conversation's moving.
Yeah. You can't keep your own thought. Like I remember I came back to a similar thought like 3 times and probably 20 minutes spread amongst them, and it's like really hard to follow. Nobody watched that 20-minute gap. They went, oh no. Unless you get a cell max animation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
some of us don't have that yet.
Yeah. It's still fake. Still fan animation.
That's so crazy, dude. Have they liked the video yet?
I don't think they have. Wait, have they subscribed?
I don't think so.
That's so weird. We're in prison. They should do that for that.
They should. So I guess let's start primarily, just in case the people weren't aware. How do you feel 7th anniversary, like 1 through 10? We'll do that first. 1 through 10, 7th anniversary. Where you at?
I'm feeling I feel like I want to do it like Anthony Fantano. I'm feeling a light, like I was gonna say like 6.
Okay, Slay.
Can I get a little gimmicky with it?
Sure.
In the 7th anniversary, probably like an 8.
I was gonna say
Like
7.
like during it. You're saying when we were like in the midst of it.
Inside of it, yeah, like something like a 8. Maybe I didn't want to say 7 because I felt like 7 because I really liked the idea of 7th anniversary, but not how it went.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I thought you could make the argument that if when you're in it, it's worse because there was a lot of dead periods, man.
There was so much
Okay,
good period,
yes,
bro.
but what I'm
No,
I
Zenkais.
guess I'm really thinking about the characters though.
Usually when you're in it, it's pretty good.
I'll just go with 7 out of 10 for the
Want to elaborate on that?
for the overall.
I'm talking about like all the main celebrations that we're like when you're usually in them, they're better.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
I think it, again, super on the nose, but I think I would also give it probably a 7. Actually, really quick, let's acclimate even better. Favorite anniversary, we'll just say celebration. You can even say include fest. Favorite celebration.
I mean, I'm gonna say the one with the gammas, man.
Okay, yeah, 5th.
It's 5th. Come back to me.
Man, it's either 5th or it's the Legends Fest that had the Blue Duo and Beast Gohan. The transforming Beast Gohan.
With Bardock and Goku.
Oh, I guess that did happen.
I'm
First Legends Fest.
I just
It was
really,
Ultra UI though.
I really loved that celebration.
That's fair. That's right. Sorry, don't let me be a commenter and take that away from you. It's so funny when I see people act like I always overhype everything, and I'm like, man, dude, I can point out multiple moments where you guys were all excited about.
But they did a fake
And
out
I
for
just was
Beast.
not.
They did a fake out for Beast, and now I really liked Beast.
That's a different celebration.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, we've had so many beasts go on.
Yeah.
Back to back Legends Fest with beasts going. Anyway, so you're gonna go with Fest 2023?
Nah, I'll go 5th. 5th was just really fun. Yours is also 5th.
Yeah, I'm 5th. I want to explain why. But let's see what he says first.
5th a lot.
I feel like it just has to be between 5th and 6th, right? Like
So,
I don't really think
I think
anything else.
First Legends
is
Fest.
close.
So
was
here's
really
First
good.
Legends Fest is also very
Here's
good.
where I'm at with 6th, and this is the dumbest thing ever coming from me. But I think they blew too much of a load on 6th. That actually almost
Absolutely.
aggravates me a little bit. It actually.
But what you're saying is more of the effect, like post. See, but when you're in it and you're like, oh shit, give me 2 fusions. Oh shit, God Goku. Oh shit, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like when you're in it, like
was there any of y'all that were waiting on him to go like Ultimate Gohan? You probably weren't.
No.
Dude, yeah, that was the problem.
Actually, there
with
probably
6th.
was.
That
They're
is-
like, wait, Slave Ultimate Gohan like that?
That is
No.
no, probably not the least, but he's definitely bottom 5 most undeserved anniversary LF spots ever.
In top 3.
Dude, I saw someone pitch an 11th anniversary with Ultimate Gohan, and I was like, "Why are we?"
I-
And then like, he's worthy, and I'm like, "Dog, he was a gold. He currently is in the game as an LR. He's a gold coin LR."
I'm talking with Dokkan now.
Yeah, sorry, I swapped. Sorry,
I really like Ultimate Gohan. I just think that
I do too.
the
but-
animations just weren't there, man. I don't know.
I mean, animations weren't there because they weren't doing cool like Legends original shit very often, or they still aren't.
Yeah,
But
where is
also like Ultimate Gohan, think about this series. That motherfucker got washed. Like he did some cool combos on Super
Dude,
Buu.
but when he comes in though,
It
that's
is
one of my
aura.
favorite
They make him an
moments as a
Ultra
kid watching that.
or
Yeah,
something,
dude, that was
Ultra
just
Gohan's
him
peak.
flying in, and they think it's Goku, and it's like not.
Then make him a random monthly Ultra or something, because you can't get that animation in there.
I agree with that.
anywhere.
That should have been a random monthly
Yeah.
Ultra. Or LF.
So what's your final answer?
Fifth had Ultra Vegito Blue. It
I'm
had-
serious. I think fifth is the peak of this game.
Yeah.
That's to me fifth.
Fifth is still
the fake out was very.
I think were you about to say Legends Fest 2021? Was that you?
I would say first Legends Fest. I think is the only thing that I think.
Wait, first Legends Fest is technically UI Goku with Gogeta Blue and Broly, right? That was the
Yes,
first technical
that was
fest.
the
Yeah,
Really nice.
I thought first Legends Fest I was free to play up until that point.
Oh.
That's how great that celebration was.
Oh, it
because
got you to spin?
I couldn't sneeze at the 3 times, Z power. Like that was insane. So
I
like,
don't think that was then.
pretty sure.
Blue Boys.
times-
That was Blue Boys, right?
3 times Z Power is tag Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
second
Fest
fest.
2021 was Sword of Hope Trunks.
Oh, not
The
the,
first
fest.
summonable-
Okay,
so
my
it's
bad.
second.
Second fest.
So that's summonable summonable Ultra Super Gogeta, Sword of Hope Trunks, and the tag Blue Boys. Okay, so now that everyone is familiar with where everyone stands on like what they think was peak and how 7th anniversary went, so I saw this tweet. Maybe some of you guys saw it too. Raiden was looking through old comments, and apparently someone said, or tweets or something like that. I don't know, but basically it was a doom and gloom. Like, do you think Legends can even recover from this? And it was a comment from 2019, because we always go through this with this game. I swear, Dokkan has never had so much this. I feel like it never goes. It does do this, but it never goes quite as low as I feel like Legends goes. And as from the community lens, the community perspective.
That's because Legends heads. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say always post fest is always pretty bad. I don't really remember a point post fest I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I mean, besides me,
I think
with
this is
Purple
also
Cell.
equally as bad because there's just 2 big boy ultras released at the same time. So like those guys are gonna be, and they were anniversary, so they're gonna make them juiced. And then there's another ultra, and now
We've
problem is
never-
that's
But that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
We've
Like,
never
when-
had 3 ultras released that quickly in succession.
yeah,
ever.
and
Yeah.
they're all like extremely good, like definition best units in the game.
Yeah.
So it's
But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
When
insane.
I feel like an anniversary, you can't really just I don't know. I feel like just the number rating for an anniversary is arbitrary because there's the anniversary, there's the in it. I think we all reacting to Goku and Frieza were like double ultra. Yo, this is fucking crazy. And then a couple weeks later, you're fighting against them 24/7, and you're like double ultra. This is fucking ass.
yeah.
So like I can't. It would be disingenuous for me to go, yeah, 7th anniversary.
But isn't
4
that
out of
how you
10.
always feel after a couple weeks after you
Yeah,
get it?
I'm also that's the ebbs and flows of a unit.
What I would
Like,
say
it's-
to that though is just like I almost blame that more on the units that released after, because the units that came after didn't really make an impact at all. Like I would,
True. That is
like
true.
the LOE campaign did nothing. Nobody's using any of those characters at all.
I raised
I wish Metacool was
I raised
better.
the question to you. What is one LF supposed to do to 2 ultras?
But I mean, they released multiple LFs. Like for example, that Cell, like androids, whatever. But like he was very good, and people
Yeah.
used him afterwards. So like Kefla, she was fine, but like she didn't really like counter the 2 of them to enough to like they're like, ooh, I'm afraid of Kefla. Like you just, you know what I mean?
But that's
Don't
the
even
thing.
see
I
Kefla
really
anymore.
I think that's a lot to ask of an LF, regardless of and especially it would be one thing if one of these LFs was, I don't know, let's just say Bobbity, and he's on some super niche then a Goku, versus these 2 like Goku and Frieza. You're just gonna run them Namek, and then you just throw some ass unit in the leader slot
Like
and call it a
SSJ
day.
for Vegeta.
And just call it a day. Like, what is one LF supposed to do against that?
Well, I would say like they had a campaign. The campaign should have been targeted against like, because that's typically what they do at the anniversaries. They release a character that counters the anniversary ultras. Like look at Super Saiyan 4 Ultra like Gogeta, right? Like he fell off pretty quick. He got countered.
I don't think that's not true.
Dude,
That's literally not true.
He got hard counted.
Yeah, he got
He got hard
countered.
countered, but that's not quick. There were LFs in between that.
Yeah, but
2.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Triku was his hard counter.
But we haven't gotten like any counters to these guys like, at all.
Yeah, these get like.
Also, Triku did a lot to hurt Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He didn't wipe him off the map.
Dude, I don't know, man. It was rough.
Bad.
You guys are saying it's like I wasn't playing too.
I get it, but like everything in this kit was to counter Gogeta.
That's what I'm saying. But like one character again, like think about who Gogeta had around him at the time. He had
I remember so much Doom
Blue
posting
SB,
though.
Rising Rush.
There were so many posts making fun of Gogeta after Triku came out. Like so many.
Well, that's because it's a targeted counter, but I just don't think. I think Majin Vegeta was the nail in the coffin for Super Saiyan 4
I think that's
Gogeta.
the argument, is that there hasn't even been like any counter at all, or even an attempt, or at least they like made an attempt with him. Like it doesn't even feel like they made it like a real true attempt to counter either.
Yeah, no, there has been no attempt. I don't think at all. I mean, there's a new purple LF Goku that does not do anything really crazy against Frieza.
Sorry, not to harp on all the same stuff. Where I was bridging to, bringing up Raiden's comment, was essentially we always go through this sort of like Doom posted thing with this game. It happens a lot. Now, but I do feel like, we all have YouTube channels. We all cover this game. I think from a view perspective, right now for me, I've not seen this is the least amount of engagement with Legends content I've personally seen since around launch, right? Like Legends did not used to be this like viewership. This is why like when we talk about Genshin, I think Genshin can grow. Like Genshin right now, like people have to get in, get their feet wet, and they're like, wait, I do kind of want to watch this game. I think that's what the Legends. What you got?
I just wanted to say, PvP, it is the all-time, like you are reaching.
Oh yeah.
Like top 5K, top 10,000 at like BR 60, like that is insane. Like you shouldn't even be within the top 10 until like at least BR 70. So like I think I took a screenshot. I think I was like maybe top 3K, 5K at BR 62.
Oh my god.
It was bad, dude. It was really. I actually might. Hold on, I thought I'd continue. I'm gonna look at the screenshot. What you guys thought?
Well, those two things correlate. I feel like if people don't want to play, they don't want to watch.
They don't want to watch. Yes. Yeah. So all that to say, supporter system aside, and I think it was Slay this, and I got distracted, but it's a lot of their execution. Like I think they have a lot of good ideas. There's something we were just talking about, and it's like their execution of things typically is what I think they fall off on. Like some really good ideas, but then the execution is like god awful.
Yeah, supporters.
Yeah, supporters. But as much doom and gloom as there has been over the years, do you actually believe in this whole doom posting that this could be the end of the game? Do you actually believe that?
Does anyone else want to go? Because I just spoke, so I don't want to just
wrap that in a bow. I was BR 62. I believe this was a week before the season ended, and I was top 3060 at BR 62.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that is.
I'm trying to think, because I feel like for these kinds of games, people want to see like new things, like new characters, like, and that's why I feel like when Ultra UI Goku came out, like the sign, like we had gotten like UI Gokus and whatnot, but like not like, they were all pretty old, and it felt new to kind of get that guy. But there's not many more characters right now that feel new, if that makes sense. There's not much left. I can't even think of anything.
We know that you want to talk about blowing loads early, like the Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku specifically just being a random monthly instead of like a part of an anniversary or something.
Yep.
I think is really weird.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna harp on them for that. I'd rather them get out and just get it done. I'm not gonna remotely say that what Dokkan is doing is even remotely.
But what Dokkan's doing is incomparable, because Dokkan just hasn't even touched them, bro. I don't even want to talk about Dokkan with that. That's just dumb. Legends could have waited till when it was right before anniversary, right?
That's why I'm saying that. The next release was anniversary.
Well, it was DKP and then Kid Goku.
That's fair. You know what? To speak on the execution thing really quick, because you brought up Ultra UI, is like why did we go back? So we made Ultra Sign and we made Ultra Instinct Sign and Ultra. Why did we then go back and make actual proper MUI and LF again? Like what is with this?
I don't know.
Why are we going backwards? Dokkan doesn't do this, and I hate referencing Dokkan, but Dokkan is a very successful.
What was the question before? The question you just answered.
Will we recover essentially? Right?
Yeah, basically, a lot of people think this is like the genuine end of the game. Do we actually believe? Like, How much can the Dragon Ball IP carry?
I'm not gonna lie, supporters.
People say
it
that
can
it can't.
carry to the ends of the earth.
So you say that, but we have had gacha games die on us. Granted, not actual proper
games that have
apps.
reached the peaks of Dokkan and Legends die? Who?
I mean, you're right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm referring to Buchigiri and X Keepers, but they never took off because they were
Buchigiri,
they
the
were
game that
they were
had
browsing.
no promo here in the States. People don't even know it exists.
I know.
I don't even know what that is.
Do you not?
No, I don't know.
I bet
I
you. I
forgot
bet you've
about
had thumbnails
Buchigiri.
of the
Oh my
art
God.
from that game. I would almost bet
Potentially.
money on
Probably,
it.
yeah.
Potentially.
The art from that game was awesome.
It was.
That's
I
like
loved it.
Garesh's signature thumbnail, or not thumbnails. His overlays are always Buchigiri
Yeah.
art.
Buchigiri art, if I remember right, it moved right, kind of like Ultras.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably the precursor of Ultra art in Legends, honestly.
Yeah, but like, wasn't it also PC only?
it was
Was it
browser. It was browser.
Yeah, browser
X
only.
Keepers and
Gotcha.
Buchigiri were
I'm not-
browser only.
I'm
dude.
not.
Which
I'm
one
not
was
comparing
X-Keepers?
those. I'm just not.
It's the
doing
one
it.
that looked like original Battlefield, where the sprites are going across the screen. It almost looked like Budokai model sprites scrolling across the screen. It lasted like not even 6 months. I think. It was
Yeah.
bad.
The Dragon Ball IP is just, it's very strong. I just can't, I cannot, could you really, like really for a moment, imagine booting up Legends and seeing the, hey guys, it's been a great run. Like, that's not real. That's not real.
I don't think they would ever end it. Also because of, I feel like they're very I don't know what's the word, like they have a thing going where they can, like, I feel like they just release a character and
Yeah.
regardless, even if it's doing worse than it was before, they're
Money.
still probably making profits.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no reason to end the service if they're not burning money.
Do you see a point where you would stop playing the game? This is X Keepers, everybody. By the way.
Well, I stopped last year. I actually stopped a little bit, like during
Right.
the whole movie campaign last year. I stopped playing because I missed a.
That's like a campaign though. Would you count that?
I mean, it was like 2 months. I mean, I
2
missed.
months.
I don't remember how long it was. Yeah, I didn't play. More.
Yeah, the movie campaign, that dumb movie campaign last year, where it was Broly, Turles, and
After Broly, I stopped.
like it was literally full 2 months. It was
Yeah.
August and September were the same campaign, which they. Yeah.
To answer your question, yes. If there was a game that could fill up that space,
Gekishin?
Gekishin, yes and no, fills up that space, but like Gekishin fills a different way because I feel like Gekishin's like, you know, there's no gambling in it. There's no gambling in Gekishin, and there's also like Gekishin's gameplay is so much more different. Like that to me feels like that fills a different itch for me. Gekishin does.
Okay.
What I was gonna say is that I feel like even just beyond like monetarily, I think what people are also concerned about just the decision making, kind of back to back.
yeah.
I think that's what kind of has people like this,
Oh,
like
dude,
like
yeah.
the direction the game is heading, even more so than just like characters. So like character selection is one thing. Like people can be disappointed or happy. Like everybody loves a certain type of character, but just like the supporters, the new philosophy that they tried out on like Dragon Ball Saga, but like and then they kind of like threw it out the window for like
They
anniversary.
brought it back
kinda.
for cooler.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just like
They brought it back for.
It's just so
They're doing all
weird.
these like niche characters that need lots of help. Like,
Yeah.
why are we deciding on them to like do this philosophy
So
on?
I was gonna ask you. I don't know how you guys feel about supporters. I was open to the idea. I think it did appear to be very pay to win.
I still like the idea. I just didn't think it would be so,
So-
pay to win.
My take
all
on
about the
supporters is it's kind so. I hate they did what Slay did. They did what Slay took advantage of, is being able to max it out in that Chrono Crystal shop. I hate that.
My bad, y'all.
I'm not outing you. I don't mean it like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
that.
But no, sorry. Let me get my full thought out. So this for the longest time I've said I wish Dokkan would get rid of like rares and SRs and would replace that with actual useful stuff. So it's like I feel like I'm getting more from the summoning aspect of it, right? Like so in Dokkan, my examples are like Elder Kai's or like keys, you know, the link level skill orb thing, stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Literally anything besides useless box filling rares and SRs. So to me at first, supporters sounded kind of like that because, you know, it takes so many of them to get. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not terrible because when I'm pulling them, it's like advancing the box. But then they're like, oh, you can just go over here and buy them. And so it's like, it would be this thing that I could summon on this banner later and I could keep increasing them a little bit, you know? And like you'd have your Greshes that would probably max them out and summon on the same banner and do it then. But it'd be something like it feels useful later on, you know? Like, oh, I pulled this unit and I can actually use it. It's not seeing the millionth SP Bojack I pulled for the last 7 years. It's actually like something I can use. So I thought that aspect of it was cool. But then it's like the gaps of how much better they get, right? Like multiple heals.
The gap's insane.
And
we see it in some of the videos we recorded here.
Yeah.
Because Slay has it.
Slay does have it. Like
but the fact
You look at the camera like that.
well, actually, it's a good thing that you did it because
Yeah,
it shows.
it
actually
shows.
That's why I made the video. The whole point was I used him at level 30, then I used him at 99, and I goes, guys, this is stupid. This should not be a thing.
How much did it cost? Like actual money to do that?
I don't remember.
isn't
Was it
11?
over triple
I tried
digit?
it.
It's 11k CC, right?
Yeah, probably. I tried to like trauma delete it from my mind.
I thought it was 11,000 CC.
Well, like I did.
11,000 to fully.
Wait,
max
per, so it's 22k total for both?
Well, and what's
That's
crazy?
ridiculous.
Like, say if you want a full team, that's over 60,000 CC to get a full team of
Yeah, because
99.
Dude,
we're about to get 4 more,
that
right?
right
They
there is
confirmed
like
that.
230.
We're getting two. We're getting
That's,
two
like,
two
nuts.
per next 3 banners or something like that, right? 2 per next. Or sorry, 2 per next 2 LF banners will have supporters on them. Which
They confirmed that?
yes,
I think
I think it's almost.
Oh.
And they're not returning. Like
For several months. Yeah, I remember that part.
yeah, so I'm pretty positive there are 6.
And they're replacing 1% SP.
That's what aggravates me because these do not help teams as much.
I don't think they're gonna fully replace it. If the
Well,
next
let's
banner
see.
Is,
If next banner is one new character-
I'm hoping that it replaced the 1% this time just because it's new, right? But next time it's not gonna be new. So if there's not a 1% side banner sparking on this banner, dude, that I actually might be stepping away just a
My
bit
thing
on
is
that.
it's all
Dude,
about
that's,
the
like, bad.
my thing is it's all about the rollout, bro. Ultras like rolled out free to play, so we got used to the system. We understood like where they were kind of gonna be in like the power system, and then we got a summonable one, and obviously it was different because they want you to get more bang for your buck when you're summoning.
Yeah.
But like it was still. You didn't just jam it in. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You didn't
Yeah.
jam it in. You warmed us up.
Oh my gosh.
You warmed us up. Basically, a roundabout point is I think supporters should have rolled out free to play.
Oh, okay,
I think
yeah.
this Dende and this Yajirobe should have been like, yo, do this event 30 times, farm them up to 99 and test them out.
Or what he was saying, just I don't think they should be in the shop. I think if they wanted it to, I think it's like a slow accumulate thing
Yeah.
through summons.
Oh, I
Sure,
remember now.
that's fine. But like, you'd have those Gareshes that would get at level 99 that would
Slave mixes.
I don't think Slay would summon to get at 99. That'd be
Oh,
like
that's what I was thinking of
100k
the shop.
Just for a
CC.
video,
Okay,
guys.
okay.
Swear to God.
See, like it would be cool. You know what a good change would have been instead of supporters is you could occasionally randomly get like actual Z power. You know, like
like a
in your
legend
instead of
Z-power?
yeah. Anyways, the thing I was gonna bring up
Slot
is
removers, bro.
I assume or slot removers. Well, that's all
jeez,
I'm thinking.
So I'm actually
The whole removing
over
slot
slot removers, bro.
well, the slot remover
Equipment
thing, apparently it
in
was
any
removed
gacha
for
game.
legal reasons.
Yeah.
Like there's some countries where you can't
Because
sell
it's
that.
a chance.
Yeah.
It's only a chance, and you can actually get worse rolls. So it's like
Yeah.
if you're buying something, it needs to be a guarantee. That's why they have the guaranteed slot 1
Yeah.
boosters or whatever in the shop now instead. That's literally why it's gone.
Damn.
What I was gonna say is, we got 1,000 CC because clearly this was received.
did we?
Have they ever done that where they've given out
Let me see.
Randomly? No.
like that?
Not
Must
hitting
show
anything?
that must show you how
But
I mean,
they're
how
also
terribly
too
this was
proud. They didn't.
perceived.
It's not. Let's not pretend like they apologized or something. They just said, "Hey, celebrating supporters. Here's 1,000 CC. If you kind of want to boost yours, maybe you guys like this, right?" Like they didn't. Instead of like, sorry, and I think that's the one thing with games. Like this is gonna sound really stupid, guys. Give me a second. I'm gonna sound like a free to play hopeful for a moment. But like these games aren't communicative enough, and
No.
it feels like they
They
have
can't
this
be, though, I
weird
think.
sense of fucking pride. You can say we fucked up, guys. Supporters released, and we didn't think you guys would dislike this as much. The system's gonna stay the same for now, but we and the team are reviewing it and seeing what changes we're gonna make down the
See,
line.
I think that's part of though being a gotcha system, is like they almost can't do that or something. Like
but
I
what
think
do they
that's.
lose?
I feel like
I think
what
there's
they-
legal things.
I feel like what they gave this out for is because they're like, oh, this is for supporters. Like, I feel like they're trying to gauge like we're giving them CC specifically, like kind of, they didn't say like use this on supporters, but like maybe they're trying to like, I don't know, take a note down to see how many people actually use the CC shop and see like how that works.
That
They're
just
taking data.
I feel like that'd just be more. If I was on the team, I'd be like, yeah, let's not do that because I can tell you $1 million to one. It's all going into summons. There's no one about to take that 1,000 CC.
Yeah, I don't think too
and
many people
put it
are.
into supporters.
Yeah,
and guess what? In total, that would
Dude.
only get you 10 supporter energy. That would get you 10 supporter Z power.
That's so crazy, dude. You saying that made me think. I saw someone. It might have been. I'm not outing you, by the way, Zed. I just saw you interact with this, so that's why I'm bringing this up. But I saw people in Zed's replies that were sad that you couldn't summon for skins in Genshin, and I was like, what? Are we talking about? Why? And they're like, well, yeah, but what if it just was at least in the capsule pools? And I'm like, guys, we got to get you out of here,
dude.
we gotta
I'm
get you
telling
outta
you,
here.
this guy
So definitely, you're right. They're not going to get the guaranteed supporters. They're going, I'm gonna throw this at the LFSSJ3 banner, like.
Yes, because, dude, I think the thing about supporters. I mean, you and you talked about this once. I think the thing about supporters is it's so in your face. Give me your fucking money. It's so in your face. I want your money. Now, one thing a lot of Legends players don't know, they don't think about the coins. Do people not realize why they always have one coin left over when the rotation is done? They want you to go, I'm only 4 off a ticket.
Yeah.
This
Let me do another multi. But it's so in the background, it's psychological. You know what's psychological? The fucking rainbow star on Dokkan. There's a reason it's so sexy. They want you to go, I need one more to rainbow. I'll do it. Like
Damn, they got truth locked in for that.
Yeah, it's all psychological, but I think supporters was just so like, again, they didn't warm you up. They were just like, give me your money, like very blatantly. So people finally woke up and they're like, wait, this sucks. But it all sucks. Like
it's all a gotcha game.
I think the worst one is Yajirobe. 80 fucking timer counts before he
goes down to 50 if you have him 99.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but then it's still only for Frieza Force, which by the way, like the way this game treats that, how many more Frieza Force units are we probably getting in the future? Like maybe another Broly that might be on Frieza Force.
The fact that we got like Saiyan Saga Vegeta, which is probably the only other Frieza Force member that would be like, big.
Yeah.
But we got all the big Frieza Force. We got
so he's
Saiyan Saga Vegeta. We got the full power Frieza.
I think supporters should be a good system in the future to target like counter things that are too broken. Like,
but the thing is with this, right? You're gonna slowly get them to 99, and it's not gonna matter anymore because those characters aren't gonna be good anymore.
Yeah,
the Frieza Force characters aren't gonna be good by the time you get to 99. So it doesn't matter.
But even thinking about it, wouldn't that feel too? Let's say I love LOE. I got Ultra Full Power Frieza, right? And one of these supporters is Goku from the Frieza saga, who comes in and 2 death beams a game, just ping, swats it away, puts us back in neutral. As a Frieza fan, I feel so fucked over. They just released this character that specifically says fuck you to my tag and what I run. What the fuck? But I guess they do that with characters too, but I feel with supporters, it feel even crazier.
Yeah, it feels more targeted for some reason.
You for a second there.
Dondre just possessed me.
Okay, so the last thing here, well, okay, two last things, because I want to do a round robin one more time. We'll end on positive. Do you guys think there's anything that do you guys think people will just go ahead and lock back into Legends Fest, or do you think we see a smaller decrease this year? Like some people are just like, nah, I'm good
decrease. 100%. Yeah. I think with these kinds of games, if it is on a down track, right, like, and it keeps on going and going, there is to a point where if it goes so low, you're actually just going to permanently lose players. I feel like, and I forgot what time frame it was. There's a time frame. I think Dokkan. Dokkan did like constant OG Dragon Ball stuff.
Are you talking about the base Gokus of 2023?
That too. The base Goku's constant. Like if there is a constant like just downwards trend, people
permanent damage.
Yeah, permanent damage. 100% is permanent damage. I think right now we're teetering permanent damage because like I think it really depends on if the next banner doesn't have a side banner SP and they actually do just fully get rid of side banner SPs because of supporters. I don't know, bro. That's really bad. That's so bad.
But I just think Legends is so they've got what do they call it? Like the glass, like they've got fail safes. I'm sorry. If Fest starts
Ultra
with,
LF.
If Fest starts with, it doesn't even have to be that. If Fest starts with LF, DBS Broly, and LF, they bring Synchro Gauge back for Super Gogeta. I'm sorry, dude. A bunch of people are running back for that.
I don't think Super Gogeta's got the. I just don't think Super Gogeta's got that no more. I don't think Super Gogeta's got that no more, bro.
If they bring back a mechanic that people want to see or a character that people really want to see, like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't even know we'd be having this conversation if that LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku went 4. I don't even think we'd be having this conversation.
What sucks is
I forgot about
the thing that you're saying too that people
I actually forgot about
I still think are we to the point? Are we that zapped on characters that they couldn't just take him to 4? By the way, like, are we actually that zapped on characters?
It's not that zapped. Maybe it goes back into that. They were like, why can't we just split these?
Of all the characters I've seen people say, like, is he really Legends Limited worthy? I'm like, that guy specifically. I'm like, was he really Legends? Like, that is not an LF.
Yeah.
Was that a legendary
it's not a very
finish
good
to y'all?
animation.
You know what was the animation you showed me? If it was like that animation you showed me in a
Yes.
custom thing, I think it would have been. Where it's like it actually his
References
LF, he goes,
the GT.
Oh,
he goes
yes,
base
yes,
form and
yes.
Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 and
It basically
shoots as a
does
form.
the physical Goku.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The active skill. Toastie, if you want to play that active skill of physical Super Saiyan Goku
Yeah,
GT.
if it
from
would do
Dokkan
that.
Battle.
That'd be pretty sick. And then people get into like, we shouldn't praise them for going, oh, well, they did that so they could do Ultra Super Saiyan 4 later. I feel like a lot of people forget, weren't Revival UI and Ultra UI the same year? They don't give a f doing these characters in the same year.
That mentality right now drives me nuts. Like it should be all gas, no brakes. What are you talking about,
Yeah,
bro?
like, they don't
all
care
gas, no
about
brakes.
that.
Because here's the thing, we're gonna get another Daima SSJ4 Goku soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna use him
Mini
again.
Forku, bro. Where's Mini
That-
Forku?
that-
They
I'm
did
not
beast.
that's
They
what
did
I'm
3
pissed.
beast go ons in the span of 24
pissed.
months. Like
They didn't do Mini Forku before the big
yeah,
Forku.
Daima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think both games have been handling weird. Like I'm
yeah,
glad that
they
we have
I-
it.
maybe it's
Obviously, I'm
maybe
glad
it's
that-
weird legal stuff on the back
Maybe.
end, like
Maybe.
Sparking just now
I
getting.
do
don't
also
know.
want to say, for those of you that are like,
Did just get this.
I'm not mad at anyone that doesn't want to play the game. And I know it sounds, I'm not saying you guys should. It's such a weird sentiment. Toshi, I love you, I swear, man. But I don't think people have the spine to put this game down forever. I don't think a lot of them do. I
They
think
come back, bro.
I think
we
I'm
know
sa-
people personally.
I know people personally that talk about quitting and they booting
They
up
just
the
come back,
game that
yeah.
they always do.
The thing about Legends that is so great, I know we've been down on a lot, but it is so great is that it is like for me when I'm like really busy and I just want to play something really quick. It's just so easy.
It's a good game.
to
It's
dive
a good
into
burning time game.
and
Not
get
anymore.
and
Burns too much time. Everything goes to remember.
this
That's
is true.
true.
This is true, but it is a good game to hop into and just be like, I played a game. You know what I mean? I got to use Goku, Vegeta, like I did some cool Dragon Ball, and like this is cool. All right, to just finish this off, who would you want to see for Legends Fest? Iron King. Doesn't even have to be realistic. Although I think anything's on the table, really.
I would like to see like something again with Orange Piccolo. I feel like they haven't done Orange Piccolo enough. I mean, I don't know if they would do like a
It's been 2.5 years, yeah.
yeah, but I don't know if they would like be cheap and like throw Beast into like a tag Beast like Orange Piccolo. I don't know how
I
they would
fear
do
that.
that.
That's exactly
I
what
fear
I was
that's
gonna
what's
say
gonna
that.
happen. I don't know. I don't know. It is weird too because I mean Orange Piccolo is cool to me. I actually think
love
Orange Piccolo
Orange Piccolo.
still is pretty
Yeah.
high up on like the hype list.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to more Daima, but I personally would really like to see Orange Piccolo because I feel like he's a character that's been like really underused. And Super Broly, I feel like Super Broly would be cool. But yeah, that's me.
What about you, Sly?
Oh, I still need Super Spirit Bomb. LF, Ultra, I don't care. I just need to see ya. Spirit Bomb, Goku going Super Saiyan.
And that's like I wish they'd be putting that creativity from their supporters into like a cool unit like that where like
Yeah.
I thought supporters would be something like they're off on the screen giving like Goku
yeah,
energy.
Yeah,
not whatever they're doing with this. Like,
yeah.
dang man, use that extra RAM space to do something cool, dude. Like, what are we doing?
Oh my god. Damn, the RAM update was a lie. I thought we were about to see some game-changing shit.
I
Dude,
feel like it really,
domains. Remember we were all talking
Yeah,
about domains.
domains.
would be so
I'm telling
deep.
you, and I think it still has issues to this day. I think it really was just the land battle aspect, just like the graphical things, the knocking people around. I feel like that's where a lot
Crazy
of
is
it.
the game's still
Why have they not used that, by the way? Why have none of the LFs actually utilized the ability to go to the ground? And
Like
Probably-
the closest one is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but that was before it was even.
Yeah, but I feel like that'd just be too hard to program. People were mad when that update came out. They were like, why aren't the characters actually running on the ground? They would have to go in their backlog and reanimate.
oh, dude,
movement for
I was not someone
every
like that.
character
I mean, it
in
would have
the
been nice.
game?
It would have looked
It would've
cool,
been
but
awesome.
it would have changes.
That's why I
everything.
personally was even that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, land battles. That's why I personally didn't want it because I knew it wasn't going to be like anything revolutionary. I think Overdrive is significantly more impactful.
You know, some people say ground battles pay to win as well because the new tap attack goes directly from your stats. And think about how much more damage it does than they used to tap, just knock them away. Think about that one when you hit them in the ground and you get that. Think about how much damage that does.
I mean,
Yeah,
this game,
that's where you really
it's a
feel the
mobile
stat
gotcha game.
difference.
At the end of the day, it's a mobile gotcha.
I'm just telling you what people
Oh
say.
no, I know. Sauce.
I got all three parts. You ready? Part one, we got the Synchro Gauge Super Gogeta. And I think I would also have that with probably a Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Okay.
Part two, tag Beast Gohan Orange Piccolo. and then also an LF Mini Forku, and then Ultra, the first ever Tag Ultra.
Bro just
God.
stole my whole flow.
Gods or
Ultra.
what?
Huh?
I want
Gods or
gods.
what?
Dodge?
Gods.
Oh, gods. Oh.
Would you just steal the Dokkan unit, synchro gauge,
Stealing
transform?
the Dokkan unit would be sick. I mean, dude, I feel like they would snap.
Should
They
have
would
done
go
Super Saiyan
crazy.
3 Goku.
They would go crazy on that.
God, they hate synchro gauge, huh? Like they hate it.
It's been a year. It's been a year and like 4
That's
months.
what I wanted to say earlier, by the way. Sorry, this is a good ending though, but I wanted to say I think it's so that what's gonna pull someone back is something that has already now like a mechanic that's already been here for like 2 years now. That would have been 2 years.
I will say
probably.
I just don't think they're gonna ever be able to do anything that will be as impressive and as cool as that first time we saw tag characters.
It was such a good idea
It was an amazing idea.
with good execution. Like
It
we were
was
just
good execution.
the trailer where you're like, we're probably about to get another blue
That
Gogeta,
was-
and then it's Goku, and then all of a sudden, and you're like, what the?
And the edit to
What?
build to it as well.
Yeah.
It was peak.
They were on it. Yeah, I think for me right now, my most sought after character, and I just don't. I mean, I think Slay was on something. He's mentioning that DBS Broly is showing up a lot right now. It feels like.
Yeah.
So I do think it's actually even more likely that that's going to be the case. And I mentioned earlier where Yajirobe needs Frieza Force members to have any type of value. So
Yeah.
DBS Broly would have that.
DBS Broly is Frieza Force, huh?
Yes. So that I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so DBS Broly is easily my most sought after character in Ultra Tag units, and then since Diddy threw out 3 things, dude, I just don't know. I know a lot of people don't like when I say this because of the percentages and everything like that. I just don't understand where Ultra LFs are. Like, I don't get it. Like, what are we hanging on to? dog?
Supporters or Ultra LFs? You tell me.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
Dude, there would be like little to no actual like negativity towards Ultra LFs. Like people would have a few little jabs here and there, but like it wouldn't be what's going on with supporters.
Do
Do you think they would lower the rates? Like it wouldn't be 0.375.
I actually don't know right now if they would, because I think, dude, I'm telling you, this 1000cc coming out, that is a bit of a white flag from them a little bit. They've never done that for something.
I don't think so. My theory for Ultra LFs has always been you'd be the Ultra LF and it had the same rate as kind of like a normal Ultra or maybe slightly lower. The difference would be the banner would be stacked with other Ultras to make it like
be the
more,
first time we ever have multiple Ultras on a
Then
Ultras
they
on
would
a
lower
banner.
that. Okay, so then they would lower the rate and then
Yeah.
split it up with other.
Yeah.
Ultras.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking about pulling
but
fucking
but,
Ultra,
but,
bro.
maybe
But
maybe this Ultra SSJ 4 pity was their first test of like, we're gonna test this, and they would probably give you pity.
But think about it. You always jab at us like, oh my God, look at the stars you have on your Ultras. Imagine the benefit of getting to pull some extra Ultras when you're summoning for one other one. Everyone's so selfish-minded. They're always thinking, oh, what about me and my 14-star unit? What about that guy that can't use Kaioken's equip because he only has 5 stars?
But
Gets
I mean,
a bonus Kaioken.
To be fair, a lot of those guys can't be run now anyway.
But I'm saying, like, in this instance, you're telling me if Ultra LF came out tomorrow, we would be upset that Namek, Goku, and Frieza were on like side on their banner? I didn't want to do that, bro.
They came out too recent.
Yeah, it would be like.
Maybe they would be more
Vegeta,
generous though if they really were going to lower the rate. They might be a bit more generous. That's a whole nother thing too. By the way, they should be pumping out like the fact that this week we're recording this. The only content and the only update to a character was Nova Shinron is insane. Where the like I get that they're balancing around a lot of characters, but like where the hell are equips? They take a screenshot from the anime and they throw in some stats. Like why are these not coming out faster for more characters? Why do we not have
True.
more
That's
relevant
so
characters
true.
in the meta at a time? It is really stupid.
Zenkais need to be more consistent too.
Yes.
They need to be
Dude, that's what 7th anniversary is so that with Zenkai's, bro.
Well, not even just them
There's only
coming
one
out.
LF
One.
guy,
It's just that they're
One,
bad. like they
Yeah.
just like it's one that like
super
Cooler, bro.
underwhelming, and they're like,
Poor Cooler.
yeah.
Cooler got
Anyways,
shafted.
we could probably yap on this for forever, but what I will say instead is there is a video right here. You guys see that?
I do. I sense Iron Cane's food that he bought for us after losing a certain video.
all right.
Yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Like the video, subscribe. See you guys next one. Bye.